Hello everybody, my name is Bulba. Last year at the end of Pride Month, I made a video called The Canon Sexualities of Helluvaboss Characters, where at the end of the month, the official Helluverse Twitter account posted a really cool looking artwork featuring every main or recurring or somewhat relevant character in Helluvaboss, featuring a pride flag on them, whether it be in forms of makeup, just them holding up the flag, it on their clothes, it on like somewhere painted on their body, or just a banner, anything related to that. That was amazing to talk about in a video because I am someone who loves seeing representations of all sexualities and gender identities, whether it be, even if it's not even in a Helluvaboss or Husband Hotel, but any show that I watch, it's always lovely to see that. And getting to talk about that was a really awesome video, and I'm so excited to record this video as well because, in case you missed it, this past weekend at Level Up Expo, they had a really cool segment for news, which was talking about how there's going to be an upcoming, this Pride Month also, a Helluvaboss and Has-Been Hotel Pride merch rollout on both Shark Robot, Stylish Occult, and on Hot Topic, which was insane. I'm so looking forward to that. I don't have any high quality resolution images. They might be on Hot Topic store early as a pre-order. If there is, I'll be showing that on screen right now, but if not, you'll just see the words of me talking. But yeah, that was really insane, and there were two major reveals about Has-Been Hotel character sexualities that we did not previously know for sure, but I'm so glad that we do know now and that I get to be able to talk about it with a video. I'm pretty sure you've already heard these because I'm a little late to making this video, and that's just because I didn't really have time to make it last week. I posted the actual recording of the that segment of the panel on my channel, so if you want to watch that, go watch it after this video. It'll be on screen now so you know which one it is. But yes, go check that out later. And you probably have already heard of these, but I didn't really make a video because, like I said, I was at the expo last weekend, and I wanted to make sure I still got good sleep while having the time to go look around at all the panels, just all the exhibit floor with all the booths, and obviously just enjoy my time in Las Vegas because I'm not from there, so it's really cool to just see around. I think the last time I was there was when I was 7 or something, or actually I don't know if I was 7, maybe somewhere around there. You get the idea. But yes, that's besides the point. You've probably already heard about these, but the first one is the fact that Velvette was confirmed to be canonically lesbian, which is incredible. If I'm being honest, I think lesbians are some of the more underrepresented sexuality in Helluvaboss and Has-Been Hotel, because off the top of my head, I can only really think of 3, which are Vaggie, Sally Mae, and now Velvette. And that's not really a whole lot for such I think one of the most well-known sexualities in the LGBTQ community out there. It's literally the first letter in the acronym, and the fact that there's only 3 in this universe is kind of crazy. So I wonder if there's gonna be more of those in the future. That would be really cool. I know last week, what's it called, Lesbian Visibility Week just wrapped up, and it was really cool seeing all sorts of fan art of these canonically lesbian characters with they're embracing their pride on Twitter, on Blue Sky, on just anywhere on the internet. I love seeing every time there's a pride event, whether it be actual Pride Month or just anything relating to a specific sexuality around the year. I always love seeing just fan art relating to characters who fit those sexualities and gender identities. It's just wonderful. And the fact that Velvette is now confirmed to be canonically lesbian is wonderful. I remember a lot of people being very confused about what she was before we got this reveal, especially because we know that her, Vox, and Valentino are in that whole V's group. Obviously, it's one of the most important parts of the show. And there's a ton of people who would ship Velvette with Vox and Val in sort of a poly trio kind of thing. And honestly, that's not really a bad thing to do. I didn't mind that. And I know Velvette being confirmed as lesbian might kind of break that whole thing. I don't know for sure because it's kind of hard when you put so much effort and lore into your own fanon of a ship, and then sexuality gets confirmed. That kind of destroys the whole thing. I think if people still ship poly V's, it's not the end of the world, but yes, Velvette is now canonically lesbian, which is wonderful, and I would love to see what sort of ships come from that, whether it be just in terms of fan art, or maybe even an actual season 2. Who knows? There could be a secret Velvette love interest or a secret parallel to Velvette, because I don't know, I love seeing character parallels or just love interests and stuff like that. It's just one of my favorite parts about shows. And yeah, I wonder if there will be you know how Vox has his parallel as Alistair. I wonder if there'll be someone like that to Velvette. That would be really cool. But yes, moving on. The second one, which is one of the also biggest known ones that came out of this reveal, is the fact that Lucifer got confirmed to be canonically pansexual, which is I think, by far the most common sexuality in the Helliverse. Not saying that like it's a bad thing, but it's just, I remember last year on the Hell of a Boss sexuality reveal on the Pride Month, there were so many characters that were canonically pansexual, and I was like, wow, that's a lot. Not saying like that's a bad thing, because I personally am too, and I love seeing representation of that. But yeah, Lucifer joins the club as well, the king of hell himself, and that's wonderful. I don't know what they're going to do with this information, especially because we know, I don't really know what's up with Lucifer and Lilith right now, if they're still actually together or if they've kind of went their own ways. It's really hard to tell at this moment in the show, especially when we know such little about Lilith. But if things do end up going sour with them, at least we know that there are a lot more options for Lucifer in the future. I know a lot of people like to ship Lucifer with Alistair, which is, I like seeing the fan art of it. I'm gonna be completely honest. I know it's kind of a controversial ship in terms of whether or not people like it or don't. I personally don't mind it. I like seeing fan art of it. That's just me though. If you don't like it, I respect your opinion. If not, well, it doesn't matter. That's not the point of this video. I keep getting sidetracked. I'm so sorry. I just love talking about this kind of stuff. But yes, Lucifer's canonically pansexual and Velvette is canonically a lesbian. I don't really have a whole lot of other stuff to say about this video. I know there were probably more sexuality reveals that I missed, but when we get full high resolution quality of that big fan art of all the Helliverse characters with their pride flags, I would love to make another video talking about this more in depth, more in detail. And yeah, if you want to go get this merchandise when it releases for these character sexualities, I believe it's, like I said, I don't know at the start of the video, I believe it's going to be on Hot Topic, on Shark Robot. I don't know for sure if it's going to be on Stylistical. It could be. That's their new merch store. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But if it is, I think I saw screenshots on Twitter that it was already on Hot Topic's website for pre-order. Obviously, it won't be like available for purchase or pre-order until the very end of May. But if you want to see what it looks like, I guess you can go check that out. I'll be showing it on screen if it is actually there. If not, you'll just see the words. But yeah, that's all I gotta say for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm getting very, very, very close to 200,000 subscribers. I'm like basically 1,000 away at this point. It's getting super close. And if you want to help me get to that milestone before the end of May, please feel free to like and subscribe this video. Come on, it's literally free. It takes like not even 5 seconds. And yeah, any support helps. And if you want to support this channel even more, become a channel member, because as always, I want to give a huge shout out to my current channel members for the constant support on this channel. Skibbity Pomni, Billy Snowball, Kiana Buns, and Maggie Luna. Thank you so much for continuing to support this channel. From the bottom of my heart, like genuinely, this means so much to me. And if you would like to also purchase a channel membership, it is only $4.99 a month. Click that join button next to the subscribe button. I promise, every single dollar made from this channel either goes into making more wonderful videos for this channel, paying for stuff like my university tuition, and just savings, stuff like that, you know. But yeah, if you also, one thing I would like to mention before I end off this video, if you want to join a wonderful community where people talk about the same interests that you have and also find out the latest updates about your favorite interests, please join my Discord server. It'll be on the pinned comment on screen right now and in the description, because we have a wonderful community filled with people who most likely love the same things you do, whether it be about cartoons, about video games, about music. We have it all. Trust me. Join. It's a very wonderful experience. You're not going to want to miss out. But yeah, that's where I'm going to end off this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.